It's everyone's friend, it's Tyler. It's everyone's friend, it's Tyler.
Hey guys, Tyler here. Conservatives simply cannot win the culture war. The main reason why I'm saying this is largely because for most conservative commentators, they basically talk about the dangers of cultural Marxism and basically want to tell other people who are younger that the ideas of socialism, the ideas of communism, and the ideas of cultural Marxism are not necessarily good ideas. And to that extent, I in fact agree about those particular claims that they have done over the years. But the main reason why conservatives continue to lose the culture war is largely because they constantly go after anime and constantly go after video games. And so for this video, this is yet another example on why exactly they simply cannot win.
I just want you to know that if you're into anime, you're a pedophile. To be clear, if you watch those cartoons, if you read those comics, if your avatar is remotely associated with any kind of Japanese animation, you're a pedophile, you're a pervert, you're infantilized, you're sick and depraved. And I notice you talk a big game. A lot of the wingnats use anime avatars, and they're always how I'm a pussy and a cuck and shucking, and they're going to kick my ass. And you're all weak, loser, incel, virgin, pussy, pedophile, sickos.
First and foremost, I'm not going to make any type of accusations against Gavin because I do not want to get into legal trouble by saying anything that's inappropriate whatsoever. However, I notice almost every single time there's a person that make this type of argumentation on their social media account or video format, they almost always come out as very guilty. Now, I am not saying that Gavin is as guilty as those he accused other people of doing, but it's almost always the case with these kind of people that make these kind of accusations. But more so to the point, this type of argumentation makes no type of logical sense whatsoever. Because premise 1, anime is a medium. Premise 2, mediums have different demographics. Premise 3, demographics includes things for kids, teenagers, and adults. Therefore, anime is actually for everybody. It's not necessarily for sickos who want to get into animation. There are two major fallacies that you have done. The first major fallacy is something that is known as nitpicking. What he's trying to do is use the most atypical member or the most radical person as representing the whole entire group. And so what he's trying to do right here in the video is use people who are fans of Lolicon and say that the fans of Lolicon are therefore representative of all anime and all people who are into anime. But that's not necessarily true. And by doing this, he's actually poisoning the well by saying this sort of argumentation right here. Now, this type of argumentation, let's try to use it in reverse to show you guys how exactly insane it is. Now, premise 1, there are fans of movies. Premise 2, there are people who abuse the medium and actually do snuff films, people who actually die on films. Therefore, people who support movies are supporters of people dying on set. And that simply is not necessarily the truth whatsoever. Because just because they use video cameras to make movies where people actually die doesn't therefore mean that all people support movies where people actually die. And so this kind of argumentation is why people like him don't seem to understand what exactly he's accusing other people of doing.
Because these gestures that come from Japan are the gestures of a child. Look at her cartoony fucking sweatshirt.
If Gavin actually took 5 seconds on Google and basically type in turning red, he would know it's actually a direct reference to a Pixar movie and not necessarily anime whatsoever. And so this whole entire segment, he's basically complaining about anime, But the example he used is not necessarily from Japan. It comes directly from the States.
Like, imagine being an adult and watching Aqua Teen Hunger Force.
For those who have no idea what he's talking about, this is the poster of Aqua Teen Hunger Force. This TV show is actually on Adult Swim, and so typically shows that are made for Adult Swim are normally for teenagers and also adults. And so the example that he picked is not necessarily a TV show that are aimed towards kids. It's a TV show that's aimed towards teenagers and young adults. The thing about anime, or things like, animation, is that not every single thing that's animated is actually meant for kids. Animation is merely a medium to which the artists actually express themselves. And so there are certain animation that are aimed towards kids, certain animation that are aimed towards adults, certain animation that are aimed for everybody, and certain animation that are aimed for teenagers. And so to assume that every single drawing must be for kids is a complete category error on your end.
I've got a lot of good follows and followers that have the anime thing. I just don't get it.
No, it's worse than don't get it. It's fucking infantilized perverts who don't know how to fuck a chick.
You do realize that there are anime fans that have boyfriends and girlfriends and fuck their boyfriends and girlfriends, right? Right?
Kimiko, she's over 18 and she can help lower your blood. By the way, she's over 18. This character. Lower your blood. Does your blood pressure lower when you see?
Ooh, yummy. Ooh, yeah. Glug, 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 glug. Is that jizz?
Clearly that woman is drinking soda in that picture. But anyway, look, I understand that there are certain mediums that don't appeal to other people. And I completely understand it. We have our own personal preferences. Some prefer movies, some prefer games, some prefer music or anime. I understand that there are some people that have different hobbies or different likes than other people. That being said, when you make a strong accusation like this guy right here in this video against a humongous community of people, that right there is not necessarily okay. It clearly shows a lack of understanding about the medium and what people watch the shows for. But what do you guys think about this? Tell me in the comment section down below. And as always, I'll see you guys in the next video.
It's everyone's friend, it's Tyler. He's your only black friend, so he's your best black friend. I wouldn't trade him for another black friend, because black friends are rare, as you should be aware. He smiles like Richard Pryor, so just sit and stare. It's everyone's friend, it's Tyler. It's everyone's friend, it's Tyler. It's everyone's friend, it's Tyler.